the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Jared Weaver will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Shortstop, Jonathan VR.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, you start a new series coming off of sweeping the other one. You're feeling good right now. The confidence is high. The guys are excited. Talking to them before the game, batting practice seemed upbeat. They had the music popping, and they were loose, ready to go. So I look for this streak maybe to run for a while. Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. HR, how do they go about trying to start out the month with a win?
Well, the key here, Matt, is clearly execute. They got to catch the ball, and if you get an opportunity to hit and run, you got to do that on the offensive side. This is the type of team that has to generate and make their own things happen in order to force mistakes on the other team.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting third baseman.
At the plate, Justin Turner. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Did you see the movement on that pitch? Started right at him and came back over the plate. That is that two-seamer with great movement.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's under it, and the inning is over. So a good start to the ball game there for Jared Weaver. Dodgers scoreless. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
You know, I'm excited to watch this guy pitch. He's got over 200 strikeouts on the season. With that comes a lot of innings. He's very durable, almost like a throwback type of guy. So watching him execute his game plan is very fun to me, and I hope he's on top of his game today so you can see the best of him as well.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Key to me is driving in runs. Their runners in scoring position, they've been really struggling. I mean, you don't have to hit home runs, but pick up that runner that's at third base with less than 2 outs. Hit the ground ball and drive him in. Just the little things. And as they continue to add on, inning by inning. Before you know it, you put together a good game. That's what they got to do.
Under it, VR, and there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Will Myers, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Dribbled down the third baseline. Low roller, and he barehands it. Safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Hunter Renfroe is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, not great. He's 1 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Not in time as he steals second. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. And inning in. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Renfroe on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Padres. And at shortstop, Eric Ibar. He's won a Gold Glove before, but you're not going to see the guy that's going from one end of the field to the other making ground balls. He now relies a lot on positioning, and he catches it when it's hit to him.
Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now.
The catcher number
into the
35.
box, Bobby Wilson. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he'll lay off here as Weaver runs it full now. It's 3-2. The pitch. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Now to the plate, Logan Forsythe. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Renfroe has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. 1 left for L.A. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Now the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Puig's got a read on it. One down.
Batting six.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's gone 2 for 8. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Eric Ibar. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Hit down the line at first. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. Padres settling in now. Kenta Maeda, 9-1-2 due up.
Number 18.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jankowski's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Grounded back up the middle. There's Ibar. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a good inning there for Jerry. Coming to the plate now, Christian Bethancourt. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. And he's set down, 1 away. So with 1 away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. This is flared out towards second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The center fielder, number 16.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Riding in once again, Justin Turner. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Justin Turner.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to look. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Ready for another chance? Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Yasiel.
And now is Yasiel Puig. Sends that one out of play for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 delivery. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
Here's Adrian now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. And this throw gets away from him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bobby Wilson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Logan Forsythe.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe. As he'll take a look at ball 1. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Here comes the 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Renfroe. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers leave him. Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here. Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Will Myers.
Number 4.
First offering on its way.
Myers.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Forsythe. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Striding into the box, Hunter Renfroe. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. In now, Kenta Maeda comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The pitcher, number 18.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
1-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Renfroe sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Villar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Spangenberg has it. Throw on to first, and Weaver's really got it working here. There are 2 gone. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And he lays off there 1-0. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Jankowski's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. Halfway home, still no score.
Leading up for the Padres, third baseman.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get an 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
1 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
Here's Eric Ibar now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Flares this one over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Digging in and looking for more, Jock Peterson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jock Peterson.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score. Jared Kozar comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 55.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled back. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Now batting.
Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here it comes on 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The pitcher.
Ready for another chance? Kenta Maeda. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Soft liner towards short. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Matt, I think he lost his focus. He's got the pitcher up at the plate. He's got 2 outs. He managed the inning the way he wanted to get there so he could get out of it. And he gives up a base hit here. You can't give up the hit to the pitcher.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. On the ground to third. There is Solarte. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Bethancourt. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced? Other than it's been fantastic. We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Carlos will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run and 14 driven in.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Got him to go down swinging there. Carlos Asuaje is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, it goes right through him into left field. Bethencourt rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff. He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Ulysses Chacin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46.
Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And there's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 31.
Ready for another shot now. Jock Peterson is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Myers. He'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Renfroe. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Striding in once again, Yonhervis Solarte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's a great example of just pure hitting. Switch hitter takes the ball the other way. This is something they work on from both sides of the plate. Nice execution.
Alex Dickerson is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Matt, here we are. Double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get two, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at-bat.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Here's Eric Ibar now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, you don't see that very often. 2 outs, the runner's going on the crack of the bat, but he hit it so hard, they had to hold the runner up. That's how good he hit that ball.
Christian Bethencourt is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches. Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite them.
Puig is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Padres leave a pair. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready now, Yasiel Puig. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Skied into very shallow right. Renfroe has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting number 23.
Here's Adrian now. His lifetime numbers against Chacin: 7 hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jankowski on his horse. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Bobby Wilson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hard hit ball to short. And Ibar can't get to it. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
So stepping in, Logan Forsythe. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 8th inning of this low scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah. Come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Andrew Cole.
Hard on the ground towards short. Ibar fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and Ryan Schimpf will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Adam Liberator is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with the fastball. It's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Corey Spangenberg, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The payoff pitch one more time. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batting, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Forsythe. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. And it remains a 3. A nighttime view of what they call America's finest city, San Diego, California. Few would argue. Thanks for joining baseball on the show. Eric Reyes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. The windup and the 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Oof, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Into the stands. He got it. So they go down without a whimper here.
Leading off the bottom of the 9th inning.
Kenley Jansen, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
Just
for
off the
Dodgers,
outside, and it's 1-0.
number 74, Kenley Jansen.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Now batting,
Settling in now,
right
Hunter
fielder,
Renfroe. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And he takes strike 2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
To second for 1. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Baseman, John Hervis
Digging in,
Solarte.
John Hervis Solarte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And this is going to be a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Los Angeles with the division leading 112th win. Kenta Maeda wins his 17th game of the season. Kenley Jansen hammers down the save, his 53rd of the season, which leads the league. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Padres, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. A reminder that post-game trolley service to Mission Valley, Old